This is another Poet Award General Report. And here's your General, Joshua David Ling.
Good luck.
Hey there, everybody. Welcome to the General's Report. I'm sure you're wondering if you've been paying any kind of attention. I have not in any way put out any poems this week or any sort of short form content. Mostly because I have been working on reordering a whole bunch of stuff, not really changing anything, just reordering my workflows and trying to make them more efficient. And one of the main things that has come out of that is the creation of two pretty cool apps. Um, these apps that I have created are HTML applets that can run either on the internet or locally. The first one is the more simple one. I'm cleaning up the house while I talk, which is the other reason I'm not on video, just so you know. So if you hear anything else, that's why. Um, so these applets, right? They do some pretty cool stuff. Um, the first one, that's the more simple one, is a simple DJ applet that basically does all the things that our that I used to use on a program called OTS or OTS. Um, that was a DJ mixing software from early 2000 or yeah, early 2010s really. And we used that for my father's DJ business for years, and it was great. And it had very specific functions that we wanted, and can't really find all of it other places. A lot of DJ software is really overrun, especially for the style of DJing that I do. Just too many features, too many random things. This is very basic, and I'm very proud of it. You can check that one out if you want to try it for yourself at joshuadavidling.com/bj. Um, that one is the more simple of the two. The next one I did was specifically because I very often, and you guys have seen me, I've talked about this, I have used Trello for years now for a organizational software, productivity software, project management, that sort of a thing, to keep myself on track with all the myriad of weird and crazy gigs and jobs that I do. Um, I don't use all of its functionality, but I use a lot of it, and there's a lot of other functionality that I wished I had. So, in order to quit having to pay monthly for Trello, I decided to take my time and use my newfound AI coding abilities, my abilities, and of course the abilities of the AI, to code a web applet that would do everything that Trello does and more. And I also wanted to integrate a lot of my um, dice rolling abilities and things as digital to make things quicker and smoother, and so that I don't have to, carry dice with me if I need to go somewhere and work off of my list, because I can work on things mobily as well. It's not just on my desktop. And so, yeah, it's sort of a combination of those two features mixed with writing. I wanted something that could, my epic poems are very granular. There's a lot of there's the series, and then there's a season. You can have a season of a series, and then the episode, and then the poem. I've told you guys about this lots of different times. I wanted something that could store all of my stories in simple text format without a ton of formatting, and could export as simple text if I wanted a single poem, or I wanted the entire, compendium of whatever it was that I was writing. I could export that and then bring it into something else to, format it and put it out in ebook form or do whatever else it was that I needed to do with this text. And so, yeah, it can do that. It can do all kinds of stuff. It's a really sweet kind of software. Um, so if you want to check that one out, it's joshuadavidling.com/B as in Bumblebee, D as in dog, B as in Bumblebee, BDB. And the BDB stands for Big Dog Board. My nickname when I played sports growing up was Big Dog, so that was the thought behind the naming. But the Big Dog Board is an amazing piece of software you can have in your arsenal. It saves to your local browser and allows you to export a saved file that you can save on your computer for loading later. So it does do autosave to your browser, and then for extra care and for cloud backup or whatever else you want to do, you can actually export a file that contains all your whole entire board. And yeah, it's pretty great. I am absolutely loving it. I am getting it set up with my current workflow, and it has been lovely, absolutely lovely. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. If you run into any bugs on either of these apps while you're playing with them, just let me know. Hit me up, joshuadavidling@gmail.com. Free to use, free to have fun with. If you want a download of them, you should probably know how to download an HTML file. But if you don't, and just want me to send you one, let me know. joshuadavidling@gmail.com. And I can go from there as far as that goes. I really appreciate you guys. I need to finish cleaning this house. So I'm going to end this general's report. Everybody be your family's bard. Do not turn to the right or to the left, and the Lord will be with you wherever you go. We'll see you next time in the trenches on Poets at War.